Hey guys, welcome to the cartoon Flashback 2.0 or 2020 if you will. Actually for 2020, 2022 that is cartoon Flashback. And I want to come on here and cover something that I did cover on cartoon Flashback, the original one, back in 2014. And that of course is Chipmunks Go to the Movies. Now by the time you watch this, it will be Monday. That's right, this Monday by the time you watch this, because this is one of the videos that is being recorded days earlier. This is today, the 16th of June, 2022. Tomorrow is my mom's last day at work before she is off for 2 months, which is why I am doing videos like this as we speak, so that way you'll have some content even when I am basically, hold on for a sec. Like I said, this is to give you guys some content even while I'm working, and I'll probably do this throughout the summer, like before or after work, while I get off the bus, or when I get off the bus, or while I'm waiting for the bus and stuff like that. But anyway, let's get to the topic of this cartoon Flashback 2022, 2020, whatever you want to call it. And let's talk about, like I said, something I talked about back in 2014, exactly 8 years ago, back in February. And that is Chipmunks Go to the Movies. And you're probably wondering why I want to talk about this again. Well, once in a while, my curiosity gets the best of me to kind of see if there's anything on the YT, that I could watch, out of curiosity and stuff. And I felt like, okay, let's see what's going on with Alvin and the Chipmunks, right? The Chipmunks and Chipettes. And lo and behold, my curiosity led me to go to the movies. And the one thing about go to the movies, or Chipmunks Go to the Movies, the one thing about it is it was a series that initially, when you look it up on Wikipedia, is initially looked at as the final season of the original run of the series, that began back in 1983. It is looked at as the final season, the final 8th season. Even though a lot of fans, like myself, could consider it its own separate entity, its own separate series, it's still considered part of the original canon. And what was unique about Chipmunks Go to the Movies is, and I believe I said this in the original video, what was unique about Chipmunks Go to the Movies is the fact that they parodied a lot of the movies at that time, even some classic films of the time as well. For example, one movie that they parodied, believe it or not, was Disney and Touchstone's Dick Tracy. Yeah, they actually parodied Dick Tracy, even though that movie, I think, came out around the time that this series did. So somebody obviously had to be in the know about what the movie was about, or going to be about. But yeah, it came out around the time, this episode called Chip Tracy, it came out around the time that the movie did, as far as I know. And that was one of those unusual cases of, oh, here's a parody of a film that just got released. So that was kind of interesting to look at. But of course they did other parodies as well. They did a parody of Batman called Batmonk. They did Robo-Monk, which is a parody of RoboCop. They did Daytona Jones. Not Indiana Jones, but Daytona Jones, like Daytona Beach. They did a parody of Indiana Jones called Daytona Jones. They did what else did they do? They did a parody on Splash called Sploosh. Yeah, that's what they call it, Sploosh. They did parodies on Big called Bigger. They did a parody on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids called Funny, We Shrunk the Adults. They did a bunch of different interpretations of series. I mean, not the series, but of movies at that time. That because of the timing of the release of the series, you were kind of surprised that they were able to do. But they did, and it was unique. Really unique in its own right. Now, the way I look at it, and I don't know if I mentioned this in the original, the way I look at it, I think they kind of tested this out a little bit with a couple of the episodes in, I think, what was it, season 7, I believe? The season 7 or 6, season 6 or 7. Because 6 and 7 actually took place after the Chipmunk Adventure in continuity, as far as I know, because the animation design on the characters was very similar to what you saw in the movies and everything, but more cut down for budgets and all that. So, or basically cut down for TV budgeting, if you know what I mean, even what you kind of see like today. So you had all those kind of well, not all those kinds, but you basically, what I'm trying to get at, okay, hold on for a second. Sorry, I almost got tongue-tied there. I got distracted because somebody was blasting the music out of the car. But anyway, in season 6 and 7, basically, they did some episodes that I think were like testing grounds to see whether or not folks would actually, enjoy these kind of stories. And, two of those episodes, I think it was in 6 and 7, were one where Simon hosted an episode where he and Theodore portrayed the characters of Sherlock Holmes and Watson. And there was another one, I think before that, actually, the premiere of season 6, I think it was season 6 or 7, called Dreamlighting. There was one called Dreamlighting, which was a parody on moonlighting. And then, hold on. And then, like I said, the premiere was, a parody on moonlighting called Dreamlighting. And then there was another one a couple of episodes later after the Alvin the Chip, after the Sherlock Holmes one, were called Alvy's Angels, based on Charlie's Angels. So they kind of tested things out, I think, in the previous season or so, to kind of give people an idea of what to expect with the upcoming season. And obviously it worked, because because people will definitely tell you that it was an interesting take on the Chipmunks, whether you consider it in canon to the original run or not. It was definitely an interesting take on the Chipmunks, and the fact that they were able to do all these parodies without any legal issues. So any legal issues or anything like that. So it was kind of cool to see. I mean, especially placing certain characters in certain roles and all that, and that was really fun to see in the long run. But overall though, it was a fun little series, and I guess if you consider it part of the canon or you don't, a nice conclusion to the original run. But overall, I can't say any more than probably what I said in that 20-minute plus video I did 8 years ago, that I can't say here or that others haven't said. So basically all I wanted to do was come on here, give you my thoughts and everything on it, and hold on for a sec. I said I just wanted to come on here, give you my thoughts on it and everything, you know, for this new edition of the Cartoon Flashback 2022, as well as basically give you something to watch on Monday, you know, because this is going to be the first of many videos I will be recording and setting to premiere on a certain date during this summer break, because my mom's going to be off and it's going to be a little hard to do videos if I'm off and she's off at the same time when it comes to certain days. But I just thought I'd let you guys have a little something and give you my thoughts, updated I guess you could say, on this series. Let me know if you've ever seen the series, what were your thoughts on it. And until then, guys, my bus is about to come here in a minute, and I will talk to you all later. Till then, God bless, take care. But again, let me know what your thoughts were on the series. Super thanks will be enabled after the premiere here on Monday, which is, let's see, tomorrow, Friday, is the 17th, 18th is Saturday. No, yeah, super thanks will be enabled after the premiere here on the 20th of June and everything. So hope you guys can help donate in that way, help me out. And my bus is here, guys, so until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Live chat during the premiere.